Hello people of YouTube, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more golf. I'm not going to say PGA 2 or 2K21 because it's getting kind of monotonous. So we played the last career event was, I think, where was it? Wait till I just get into the schedule. White House Open, that was at, oh it was the, what was it? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, what was the name of the course? Right, we'll get into it because it's going to annoy me. Oh, I didn't tell you on this, but it was the one with the, was it Ethel Wind? I think. We started off quite poor, 72-70, but we shot in the 60s, which got us tied 19th. It got us a few points, but we're actually getting, it's getting a little bit kind of nip and tuck because I think we need to be, is it top 25 to qualify? So as you can see there, we're sitting 32nd in the points. Top 25 I believe is Andy Cole, 164 points. We're on 122. Now I don't know what you get, I don't know what the split down, I think it tells you at the start. But I would probably say for this tournament we need a really good finish actually. Maybe not win it, but certainly in the top 10 or something. And we need to keep an eye on, well, mind you, there's other people above and below Andy Cole, but anyway, let's get, and it is the House in the Cliff. Now the House in the Cliff is actually quite a difficult course. I played it on, oh, I'm trying to think what it was. If it was near the end of the, was it a tournament I played, or I think I started playing the career mode again with the intention of maybe skipping to the tournaments that I need to win to get the trophies, but I played this course and I basically I ended up, I think it was the first hole, second hole, third hole. It's early on, and there's basically just a massive drop off around the green, and I ended up going down this slope, and that was it. I couldn't get back up the slope, and I think I ended up taking the maximum score. But it's a very difficult course. It's actually really tight off the tees, if I remember. So looking forward to it, but we really do need to finish reasonably well. And I see well, I said this before I started, I was kind of thinking to myself, I'm still in the Korn Ferry. I do 4 rounds of golf. I don't skimp on getting through the PGA Tour season quick by doing single rounds. Some people, I mean, that's just the way some people play. I don't play that way. I like to play proper.
2K Sports and the Korn Ferry
so we're on pro settings.
Today's event. Today's coverage of the Lunenburg Championship is about to start.
And I've changed some of my club set as well.
First round action. I'm Luke Elvey,
so House in the Cliff, 7,000 yards, par 71.
The booth and down on the course is John
it is quite an interesting course.
Happy to be here with you and Rich.
A couple of holes that are really dangerous.
On the cliff. Looking forward to this one. Let's do this.
So we really need to play smart here. Okay, it's not a bad windage up here.
Let's see what
trying to play a bit within myself. I was trying legend difficulty again, and I was actually doing not bad. I think I was one or two over par, and I ended up getting to a hole, and that putt glitch happened. It doesn't seem to happen if you don't have the meter on.
With that shot.
Right, this is a really odd par 5. As you can see there, it's like a dog leg, but the dog leg doesn't really happen where your drive is. So you've got this really sort of weird cut over point, and I think this goes downhill quite sharp. So I really don't know where to. There are a couple of ways you can play it. You can play it normal, or you can maybe stretch it out a little bit, which is probably what we're going to do. I'm kind of tempted to take a little bit of a fade, but got to be kind of careful here. Things can go bad really quickly. Come on, come round a little. Didn't put enough. Didn't put enough turn on it. No, we're in the bunker.
John's down on the course and
maybe just playing safe would have probably been the better option. Trying to squeeze as much yardage, but we're only 82 yards from the pin, so we're not.
She's deep, boys.
We're not too bad. It's 24 down. It's about 8 off that. Percentage-wise, I fancy playing this, maybe not full, maybe just taking quite a bit off it. Might do a practice swing. No, I still don't want to hit it 100%. Probably want to hit about 80%, I think. Right, we're just going to go... In fact, you know what? That's probably actually quite dangerous. I want to go a bit there, I think. Oh, that's going to end up not too bad. The trouble there was, if I'd went like too long, it would have been over that hill, and it's,
relief. Happy to be putting again.
There's probably no recovery from there.
Putting for birdie.
Right, green speeds. Oh, they're quite slow. 119. Gonna have a wee practice putt. Putting has been, I've been reasonably decent in putting, but I do have the odd hole where it just goes like really, like, just goes south very quick. These greens are slow.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save.
So we get a birdie, we're off to a good start.
It out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie.
But I'm enjoying having the vibration and also the putt meter off.
I can't ever recalling making a birdie and feeling
just makes
bad about
it's just a clearer
birdie on the first.
feel you've
Great
got.
job.
Because you're always waiting for that little vibration element, and it kind of puts you off. This is a difficult tee shot. The wind's really, it's going to swing this ball over.
Wow,
Yeah,
that was just
straight out the screws. So I've played my society last night. I think I finished over par. I actually played that, then I played Eastlake. It was the Apex Hounds Society, and that course was absolutely brutal. The wind was quite high. The greens were just almost, I wouldn't say unplayable, but they were pretty coasting. I think the green speed was actually down as well. I shot 13 over in the first round. Funny enough, that is the Pixelated Golfers tournament this week. I think I'm just going in my default settings. I'm not really, because the green speeds, I think if they were too fast would be unplayable. Right, what we got here? 73. So that's about 24 off that. 205. So 195 could be good. That's downhill as well. Gonna have to really let this wind take it a little bit as well.
Going with the hybrid. We need this
So
one
I'm trying to play
right.
within myself. I think I've been playing a little bit too. You're trying to hit everything maybe max. I'm trying to swing like 100%.
Not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Calm down, Rich. It breaks at the start and then it does come back a little.
Oh,
It did break at the start, but not as much as what I anticipated.
This part of about 6 feet coming up. Hey, that's a chance.
Right,
Well hold.
keep things steady.
Moving down the
Right, what's the
leaderboard
score?
after
What's the
that hole.
leaders? So 3 under parts, early days.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
If I remember, these holes are oh my goodness. That is just so tight. It's a par 4, but it is downhill. You need to be careful with this. This is... Right, we hit it slow, which is actually not bad. You don't want to hit it that
That's heading for the
fast.
fairway.
I cannot imagine playing this on Legend. I think really
Second
playing
shot here on
Legend,
the
you
third.
really have to underswing. You have to really have like 100% power or slightly less. Okay, it's not a bad Y. 219. It's 233. It's 36. That's basically 12 off that. 221 to the pin. The wind's slightly on her face as well. Let me try and just hit this kinda just on the money.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
I was going to say maybe even just slightly less if I can get it. Oh, we probably could have had it full. Oh, nice bounce.
Not sure
Bunker
if
would,
that's
would
what
not have
they
been
were
a
intending to
bad,
do.
but in saying
Wind is
that, it
absolutely
may have been a tricky
swirling
bunker
in this
shot,
part of the
but
golf course.
I don't know, I'm kind of getting more into my chip now. Right, I think it should be good. It's going to come over a little bit. Because there's certain distances now in my head
Certainly
that I
makes
can
plenty
chip to a
easy if you
certain
can chip it that
distance.
close.
You better believe it is
So
great
that's not
stuff
telling
to
actually.
watch.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Right, good part.
Well done.
That's quite a difficult hole. Quite long.
He finds himself in a share
Dangerous
of
off the
14th
tee.
position.
Quite easy to
Let's
tweak
see
it
what
into
happens here on the 4th.
the hazard. Yeah, I've got to be careful here. It's quite a strong wind, and there's a lot of danger to the left. That sounds always good. That's out the
No, this one looks to be
out the
heading
middle
down
of
the
the face.
runway.
Oh, I've got hiccups now. Oh, excuse me. That's perfect.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th.
Right, gives us. I always check the shot, but in normal, sometimes it throws up a pitch, which there's quite a few people that don't like that. Oh, this wind is so strong. We're gonna have to watch we don't go down that side, so we're gonna have to play this with caution. I reckon it's gonna move quite a bit. Plus the slope's gonna take it. This looks quite extreme, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Maybe a little bit of de-loft, a little bit of spin. Oh, we hit it with a fast, which is going to exaggerate the... Yeah, we kind of compensated quite a lot for that. Maybe spinning that was not a good idea.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this.
Right. It doesn't look as if it's doing all that much. There's a little bit in the middle, but... Play it with a little bit of break from the left. Now 45 putt. I'm trying to think where that is in my... Take a practice swing. I probably tend to swing too much. I'm just trying to get my... where I need to be. That's too much again, I think. Okay, let's go. Yeah, wind to hit it actually.
Just remember to get
Okay.
that nice rhythm in your stroke.
It's going to leave us a little bit of a
This is a
tricky
par
one for
putt.
par. I'm going to be careful. This drops off after the hole, which is... It's always dangerous. didn't hit that. Oh, that was... I mean, it's actually not that bad, but
That one's come up short.
yeah, just under hit it.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does.
Oh, I've done it
Just couldn't
again.
quite figured out this time.
And
Come
this one will
on,
be for double bogey.
that's when I really mess up the putting, when I
So
under hit.
after that hole, this is what the leaderboard
But I
looks
don't know
like.
if that's that putting glitch that's doing
Now
that.
5 strokes behind.
I don't think it is. I think I just didn't really hit it. The putting glitch only seems to
This
happen
hole
when
is
you've
a
got
long par 5.
the putting meter on. Now you need to bounce back. That was a bad hole. That wind. I kind of did move it over for the wind, but not enough. Oh, it's going to be bad. That should have been sitting
Well,
pretty.
I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
They're in the deep stuff, and they are deep into it as well. So you're going to have to be
Yeah, we're
careful
not going to
getting
get
out of
much
this
in
one.
this. It's going to move over quite a lot by the looks of it. Yeah, let's try and scramble onto the green now.
That's it. It's okay. Now, just 1 over par.
Right, the wind is certainly helping us. So it's 21 foot up, which is 7. 155. That wind's going to bring that back down. Probably 142 to the pin. So I'll power a little. This could help.
Opting for the 9-iron.
We hit a slope.
That's out to the right for
If
sure.
it bounces over, it could be good. Just a little bit more. That
It's fair to
slope
say
probably
that
would
wasn't their
take a
best
little bit
shot.
off it.
And coming up well short.
It's not that short.
This would be a great up and down.
Right. Good chance at maybe getting this in, perhaps. Need a little bit more on it.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Yeah, so the last
Well,
hole putting,
let's
that's
move
where the
on.
putting, it can get
Our
quite
current leader
difficult
is
if you just,
enjoying a one-shot
if you're like, oh,
lead.
just a little bad spell. So 5 under par's leading.
We have a par 3 on this
We
one.
need to get some birdies again, get back in. 55. 258. This is really... I don't even know if we're going to make this. Because that's our 3-wood. I have came down clubs. This is a kind of hit and hope, if I'm honest. I don't want to really take
Go
the
with the
driver.
3-wood here.
Oh, we had it slow. Actually, that's not a bad break.
Yeah,
'Cause
he's
if
not
that
hit the
bounced
mark
the other
on
side
that
of that
approach.
hill,
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
I'd probably go with a splash, I'd imagine. This uphill Y could be tricky though. Yeah, it's took a lot off it. Should have went another club.
All right, John. How's this putt looking?
He's got about 27 feet from here, fellas.
.33.
Might need to get the feel
Oh,
back
bit
on the
speedy.
putting green. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. Good stroke. Unfortunately, a bogey goes on the scorecard there.
Oh, another bogey.
Now 7 shots behind after
It's a
that.
difficult hole that though.
Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back?
Some of these holes are just horrendous. There's no, I mean, we could cut a little bit. Do you know what? Well, we'd have to go over those trees, but I mean, is that drivable? Oh, jeez, man. Oh. I mean, it's 319 yards to that point. It's 48 foot down, which is, what, 16 off that? So it's 300 yards to that element. So I think we could drive that. I'm just going to go for it. This could be the worst decision of my entire life.
It might be ambitious to some, but they're going for the green.
Oh. Well, fortune favours the brave, as they say it.
Oh, I love
man,
that aggressive
that was
play.
hairy. I thought it was
Exactly
actually going
what
to cut
I'd
those
done.
trees.
Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Setting up miles from the hole.
Probably not the best of putts. Get this massive hill here. I mean, it's going to come off that quite a lot. 70. I really don't know what 70 is. I meant to hit the practice swing there. Just people trying to visualise where it is. I don't know. Oh, it's too fast. Too much brake on it, to be honest. The speed was almost perfect.
Remember, putting's a finesse game. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
There's a tiny bit of brake. I think it's going to come back a little bit, but
That was a
oh, it
gallant
stayed
attempt.
out. Oh, it stayed out.
And they'll walk away with a par on this
I
one.
mean, I was thinking about hitting it straight because there really wasn't a lot of brake, but it's one of those putts where you don't aim for the brake and it does brake.
Just a couple to play here on the
Oh, there's a
opening
good
nine.
chance.
Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
I mean, we drove that green, we end up with a par that's pretty. I mean, here's another one that's drivable. That's. Jeez. I think we just put it down this part. Some interesting holes in this course. It's a very dangerous course. It kind of sucks you in.
Takes a shot, but it doesn't seem like it's a tough one.
I think we go with the 8 here. Maybe hit it pretty full. Good chance of chipping that in there, to be honest.
And they'll tap this in for birdie.
Yeah, it's an easy birdie conversion. This one gets back to +1.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole.
We're not out of it, but We kind of need to get really under par.
Here we are at the final hole on the front nine.
$170, 14 down. So it's playing about 165. The wind's going to bring that back up a bit. This wind is so tricky, actually.
Going with the 6-iron
We
here.
go pretty much full with that club, but we did hit it slow. Yeah, the slow took a little bit out of it.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Ah, we could have went a little bit more.
Okay, phase one complete. You've got to make
Oh,
a
it's
good
a
putt here.
difficult putt.
He has this putt to save his par.
Yeah, kind of slow. We
What
didn't
they
hit
say,
it.
never up, never in.
Probably still
God
wouldn't have went in if we had it
hope
on
that's a
pace,
joke.
but we need to get the break. But
Let's take a
just
look
had
at
it
the
a bit easy.
Trailing by
Silver
7
par.
after that hole.
It's not the best opening 9, but we're not out of it. We need a solid back 9.
Here we have a par 5.
If I remember,
Is
that
it time to
I'm
get
not going to
after
say the
it,
back
or
9's
play it
easier than the
safe?
front, but this wind is just so tough. Oh, that's a slope. It's going to be in that bunker. Oh, just
No
roll
point hanging
into
on
it.
to that one. You didn't hit your best there.
What's worse than having a bunker
John,
shot? Having
you're
a
down
shot
there.
that's like
How's this ball lying?
half sticking out.
Well, this isn't too dramatic here. It is in the sand, but it's.
Well, you'd
it's
reckon
sitting
that
up
wind's
pretty
going to
good.
bring
They
it
should be able
back.
to
The
get
slope's
a
going
hold
to
of
take it
this
into the wind, so yeah, it's not too bad. Find the fairway.
Ooh, well done. Got a lot of that. Around 110 yards to go.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the
108.
one in here.
We do have normal selected. That's a tricky pin position. Got to get the wind right. Catch it with a slow, but that's not too bad. Oh, it's short. It's well short.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Not a lot of break. A little bit at the start, but it kind of evens itself back out. 53, this is... Get up over that hill. I wanted to hit it a little bit.
That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short in the heart.
Still haven't really got
Can make
a
this
lot
one.
of the numbers
It's for
dialed
par.
in putting yet. Oh, see that was a very fast backstroke.
Oh, what a stroke. Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
It's a par.
Absolutely.
It's not the
Hit
best way
bunker
to start
off
the back
the
nine.
tee,
Par 5, really,
getting
you
that
want to
one,
get birdies,
that
but
is a Brucey bonus.
that's what happens when you drive the bunker.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Certainly good at making the
Oh,
birdies,
yeah.
but let's avoid those bogeys.
That should be good. Should get a little bit of yardage out of this.
And this shot
Right.
from about 150 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try
Downhill.
and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Jeez, man. Right, it's 148, but it's 42, which is 14 off that. 134. The wind probably. I think I'll hit the 122. I mean, it is downhill. I might even hit this easy. So he hits it full. It's not bad actually. I was just, oh nice, the members bounce. I was, oh, in the hole. Oh, what a shot. That wasn't
Oh, that's a
totally
great
intentional,
shot.
but
And a
I'll
birdie
take it.
opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
You don't want to go long in this hole.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to
Easy
play.
birdie there.
Well, that
Plus
was
one.
a positive
So the
hole.
leaders
a little
are
shift up the
6
leaderboard.
under.
Well played. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Here we go. I don't know if it's worthwhile hitting the driver because, I mean, that's downhill quite a bit. I think we just go with the 3-wood. Just try and position it because it should roll a little bit
This
further
looks to be
anyway.
a fairway seeker to me.
The driver would have been, oh god, the driver would have been right up at the trees.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Straight downwind, tough to put
Oh.
a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Right. 171. It's 3 off that. 168. The wind's going to take about another 156 to the pin. Balls to the wall.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Yeah, we do hit that with a big slope. The worst type of shot to hit. You get away with that. That was
Didn't
actually
quite have
quite
the right
close.
stuff
That
there.
could have been
A
nasty.
bit short with that effort.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it.
Oh, it's heavy rough though. Might actually just have to go up another club because I think this is going to get a little bit sticky. Yeah, that was pretty decent. Ooh.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Looks good off the blade. Solid par putt.
Right, so another part. That's decent though.
Now
I holds
7
us at 1
shots
over.
behind after that.
I didn't. Oh, there's the leaders there. 6 under. 5 under's a clubhouse lead. 2 guys
We
at
have
5.
a par 4 on this one.
We really need a tied 100 at the moment. It says up there. Again, quite a tight tee shot up here. Oh, we hit it with oh, it's a big slow as well. We might get a little bit of cart path action. Oh, tell you. Oh, that actually ended up not too bad. That was quite fortunate. If it hit that cart path, it might have gave us.
Yes,
Don't know whether it
next
would have
one from
bounced
the
on
beach.
near the green, but right. Should be a decent splash shot. Okay, then we just rolling up just that a little
Okay,
bit more.
safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to behold here. This putt coming up is for birdie. You don't mind the look of this.
Come on.
You can
Easy.
mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
All we needed that gets us back to even.
And with that, he's back to even overall.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
It's time to tee off.
That
here
takes
at
us
the
from
14th hole.
tied 100th to tied 34th. Man, these wins are absolutely brutal. 19 down, that's 6. No hit the pitch. Probably that. Catch her fast, but that's actually not too bad.
Oh, this is on
Oh,
a
that's on
fantastic line. Is it
Go!
the right distance?
Ooh.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when
It's
you
on
can hit
line.
a shot like that.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
It's a kind of weird double splitter.
I like the look of this.
Come on!
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Right, 1 under par.
And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
So he goes to 7 under. Old George.
Teeing off now on a short par 5.
Like par 5, chance here to maybe make some shots, but it's... I think the hole's over here. Yeah. We should be able to drive this pocket here. I feel when you put a bit of fade on this. We hit it with a saw as well,
This
but
one looks to be
I
heading
think
for the
it's going to turn out
sanctuary
pretty
of the
decent.
fairway.
So we find the fairway, that's the first thing in a par 5. You don't want to be playing from
Second
rough
shot
or
here
bunker.
on the 15th.
It's a little bit uphill, side hill wide. It's going to help us with it. That's probably... There's a little bank there we could come off of, but... I think we just hit this normal. It's going to spring back with that wind, I think.
Opting for the 3-wood.
That might be too long. Ugh. Right. We're just going to have to put up close to get the birdie, really. Could be a long putt, though.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh
Well,
my
this is
goodness.
exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Well, that big red part up there, that's just frightening. Right, 53. The only thing I'm not 100% sure of is the distance control here. I'm a little bit kind of... I know certain numbers, but I don't know that number. That'll be too short, I think. I don't know, to be honest. I'm kind of guessing here. That was pretty decent. Well, as guesses
Yeah,
go,
that
that
putt
was
just was never hit
pretty much
hard
bang
enough.
on.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes. It seems so in this case.
Oh,
Mark
I
it
tell
down,
you,
that's
that was
6 birdies
almost
today.
almost under
And with
under
it,
hit
he'll
that.
move to a couple under par. He's sharing 13th place.
2 under par. Georgie boy's still at 7. He can just
Just
stay
a few
there.
holes to play. Let's see how you handle the 16th hole.
Right. 150. It's 36 down. It's playing 12 off that. So we're down at 139 plus that wind. 126. Come on, baby. Be good.
Nice shot, that.
Oh,
That should find
baby.
the surface.
Bite! Could that actually done me
Oh,
rolling on a
well
bit,
played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
you've got to make a decision before it lands.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Oh, it's a wee bit of a tester. A little bit of run on it. Get in the hole. Oh, you
That looked good for a long
absolute...
time, didn't it? And that should secure the par. Well done.
Bit
And
too
after
cute with that,
hole,
to be honest.
This is how the leaderboard looks.
It was a good
A little
tee
slide
shot, and it
down
really
the
deserved
standings
a
after that
birdie,
hole.
but tied 14th at the moment.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
Okay, the wind's actually helping here. That's kind of interesting. I'm going for it. I always like an interesting tee shot.
Oh, that's a wild one. There's
Oh
one
no,
heading
just
over
right,
the
bounce,
stakes.
bounce good, bounce good. Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
that's a wild one. Straight into the
Is
trees.
that out of bounds? Damn. Okay,
Newsflash,
that was
that
not
is out
advisable.
of bounds.
That was a bit adventurous. I'm not gonna lie. That was just a little bit risky, but
Risky and adventurous? Wow.
that's probably the better line.
Right up in the canopy of the trees.
That's the line we should have had because we came off those rocks. Oh, that's going to cost us, man. That's such a difficult hole because
Just let that shot be water off a
it
duck's
just
back.
starts turning the dog
This
leg.
lie won't be too bad in the first cut.
It's not even a difficult hole. You just need to... Probably laying up's actually the safer option.
God, a minute ago you were risky and adventurous and now you're playing it safe.
Right, what have we got? Pitch. I don't like the pitch. Let's just play it. And hit it a little bit of a slope. It might be short. So.
And John, how long's this putt?
Oh, this could wipe us out here.
Well, it's looking like this one's around 21 feet to the hole, guys.
Not the most difficult putt. I'm not gonna put through the shadow though. Come on. Short. Shorty short. This could be a double.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
I mean, to be honest, it seemed at the time the tee shot a good risk to take, but
So after that hole, he's now
and it
up
would
to
if we just a
even
little
with the
bit
card.
over, we just
Not
caught
much
that
happening.
rock
Moving
formation,
down the
which
leaderboard, never a good
took us out
sign.
of bounds.
Well, it's come down to this, the final
Right,
hole.
last hole.
Welcome to the 18.
That's right. The last hole was a par 3. It's quite an. Jeez, man. We really don't have a club here. Well, it's 12 foot down there. 16. What is that? Is that 11 inches down? No, it's 12 foot. I mean, I think we just hit this. I just don't want it going too far. The wind's in our face though, so that's gonna probably cut it down a little bit.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
It's
This
one of those
one might
clubs that
roll
you could
into the
probably.
rough.
Bounce good, bounce. It's not bad. That's
Yeah,
not
that
bad
one's
from
on the
there.
dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Oh, it's achievable. It's not a bad number either. It's kind of a number that we should know. Turn.
Ooh,
Didn't really turn.
just a 4-footer
Right, okay.
remaining. The round now in the books.
Oh, well, we
Next
did
time.
make a little bit of an error on that back 9. 17th cost us.
Well,
We should
after
just
the
have
sloppy start,
weighed
they
up.
say
It's
to
not.
pull that round
It's
together.
one of those holes
Well,
that,
definitely
you know,
a
to
tale
come
of
from
two
like a
nines,
100
wasn't it?
yard
On the
shot or
front nine, they
something.
looked like a rank
Or a
amateur,
90 yard
and on the
shot's
back nine,
actually
looked
pretty
actually
decent
they
into
knew
that
what they were
pin, but
doing. So interesting to watch. No
we tried to
doubt
go
about
for
it.
the big
Hopefully
drive
more
and sneak it through the
consistency
gap,
in the
which,
days ahead.
well, it kind of
Well,
cost
that
us.
just about concludes
So we're
our
tied
coverage.
35th.
On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in.
Could have been
We'll
so
see you
much
tomorrow.
better because that hole probably had a good chance of getting a birdie at that hole. So we could very well have been 3 under par. But yeah, you take the risk. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. So we're not out of it. I mean, we were 2 over par at one point early in the round, but we did spring back to 2 under. A double bogey, well, okay. It was a bit of a painful pill to take, but we go into the second round. We're even par. I think that course is. Oh, I try and get a drink. What I get? Is a water. There's water in this. The house on the cliff is quite an interesting course. I think the front 9 is probably the tougher of the two. The back 9's a bit more scoreable. So I think we really need to hang tight in the first 9. Just don't do anything silly, and then we can get some strokes back in the back 9. But that's not bad. It's a good opening. It's even par. It's not the best, but we're tied 33rd. So I wonder if I can see where Andy Cole is. Probably will not be able to find him. But we were tied 14th at one point there. Just having a quick look through the leaderboard. Yeah, it's hard to say. There's so many people that are probably, you know, in that part where we want to be, tied 25th, above and below. There's Andy Cole there, +2. But that is the leaderboard. George McDormand. Georgie boy. But I enjoyed that. That was a good. So as I say, it's a tough course though. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.